Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is Zipki's Super League Round 6, Season 4, final round. I would say round decider, but honestly, Paragliding not the best team, the best skill for me to try to achieve something. So for that round, there were no goals, except probably one. Just try to finish all tracks, and that's it, honestly. Any other result, like top 16, top 10, anything will be just a bonus. And don't pay attention on first couple tracks. I genuinely believe that such type of result was only because there weren't a lot of players, and for some reason several players I don't know, Just Maki, Lexer, and RT, maybe they do some kind of weird challenge, internal challenge, play left leg, left, I don't know, hand. Well, honestly, I think that for on their level, even play not your main hand will be still beneficial, and you will still have very good result. So I don't know why they have such result. Some players like Saint Nick said that he have disease, which I think you still can't say on YouTube, but there is number in the end of this disease, so I'm just don't want to say it. Anyway, I'm also have this excuse. I'm also kinda sick. I have a fever, high temperature, sore throat, runny nose, and yada yada. So, but because I'm not the only one, and according to chat, there are a lot of other players who have the same conditions than I am, so not really good excuse. The only thing is that I'm sorry if you hear I'm sound and it's not really great, but I will try to do something on my end, but I don't think it will be beneficial. So yeah, first couple tracks, such I would say great result, top 10, top 16, all other results. It's just because not a lot of players were on the start, and some of really good players were messing around. So yeah, but still paragliding is way harder than anything that I have for last couple of seasons. I can compare it with maybe soap. I honestly don't like the soap scene when you completely lose control and you can do anything. So maybe soap will be harder. I don't know. Paragliding when you do in 3D, and it's pretty unique. It's not the same way how you do real drone. I tried, I played. You have more control because the controller of drone, it have all three axes, and you can control them, you can stabilize them. In Zipkis, you can't do it. So yeah, you just need to some kind of work around it. And some tracks were quite hard. The problem that all tracks that were choose, they most likely doable, and some hard tracks that still appear on ZSL itself, they was just easier or more doable than other ones. Maybe I'm not telling it too often, but if you want that your track went or go or take part in the SL, go in top 15, I believe my criteria for that, it's that it should be doable. Let's say in different ways. So if you as an after doing validation after time and spend on that more than, let's say, 2 attempts, then it's hard for ZSL. No matter what type of skill you have. Well, if you're above average, I don't know, then probably even if from your first attempt, if it's harder, then it's no go. Because I take myself as pretty average, maybe below average. So my standard place on all DSL around 20 from both time slots. I don't take in account overall standings, because overall is basically I achieve it just because I take part in all rounds, in all levels, and finish all of them. So just for like consistency, I achieved this place. But on average, for one like standing, I'm top 20. So there are 20 other players who are better than me, and like 60, 80 that are below me. So, and it's from like standing. And if we are talking about like the level itself during round, it's the same, like 20, 15, sometimes top 10. So in this area. And that's mean that if I'm find this level hard enough, or like unmanageable, undoable, or I'm spending like hours to finish it, it's mean that players who below me are basically will be on the same spot as I am, or even worse. I don't know. And I know that PSL it's more like contest, but with the prizes and other really fun stuff. But still, for prizes for like top 3, I get there are like 5, 6 top players who fighting for that. All other players, they're here just for fun, and it's not fun when you like can't finish the track. They're so hard, they're unknowingly hard. Like you like working 5 days a week, you're studying, you're doing some really hard stuff, and you come here on your weekend just to relax, and then you like fail one track for another. So if your goal for your track to be as the part of the SL, then it should be like pretty doable, honestly. So yeah, keep in mind how many attempts and how many lucky attempts you did for validation your track. It's important. If your goal just to be as part of like decoration contest, which is second part of the SL, then it's fine. You can do whatever difficulty you want. Basically, it just should be really fun. And I know how some judges validated tracks. So if we usually have like around 30, 50 tracks, not a lot of people have like even 5 minutes for each track. It's basically will be like 4 or 5 hours. So some judges just take like 2 minutes per track, and it's just like if they didn't finish, it's no go. If they finish, then they like put it in like their shortlist and then choose from what they like, don't like. So if you build a really hard track, and any like people who judge it, I believe it's right now like 10, 15 people, if they won't finish it in 2 minutes, so basically in some attempts it's like 2, 3 tries, then you won't gonna make it. So yeah, please be aware. And I'm sorry for so long explanation for all of that, but I see how from like round to round we have a lot of new names on like level creation contest, and I love it. I really love to see more and more people join to like Zipki's community, create new tracks, doing stuff, and I really want to make judging harder and harder from point where I need to choose more from good tracks and not to just fill out last 2 spot because I couldn't choose all tracks are really hard or messy or that in my opinion. And I'm really glad that we have like a lot of judges, like 10, 15 people. Not all judges have free time to do all tracks for some rounds, so it's average from 10 to 15. So I tried to explain how like judges do, how I choose tracks, how maybe some other players or judges choose tracks. Yes, we all have like different preferences. We have different skill level, and I think this is good. But if like I would say like 10 judges out of like 15 can't finish the track, then probably it have really slim chances to go into shortlist. So yeah, just try to build it like medium easy tracks. I know some prefer like decoration to the tracks, but most it's my opinion. It's I can't read minds, but from what I hear, let's say some judges, they like better to have really nice flowy track than decoration. But again, for ZSL, especially for like next round or for some round where it's like decoration theme and not like paragliding, which is like just a skill of or new stuff in the game. But for example, next round for like first round for seasons 5, it will be Ant. So it's like you're small, everything big, so you can scale, but with scale your track is like not feel the same, not look the same. So yeah, you still need to put something in your decoration or like theme stuff, but level is very important. And once again, I'm sorry that I'm like doing this long explanation and completely not talking about the round itself. So basically it's like some kind of like background communication without any relation to the tracks. But honestly, probably, I hope you already watch all like track reviews and you know what to expect from the round if you take part in a showcase. Oh, sorry, in ZSL. Yeah, I'm sick. And I have a fever. Yeah, it's ZSL, not showcase. So if you take part in it, so you already know about the levels and you know results, you can always go in zipkis.st and watch them. So I really think that this is perfect time to talk about this theme, because it's bothering me for like, I would say, last 2 seasons, that I see how, for my opinion, some authors who, like new authors who build track for ZSL, do so hard tracks that sometimes just 2-3 judges can finish them, and they tried like 2-3 rounds and their tracks not chosen, and they stop creating track. I don't want it. I really want that more authors come to the game, more people with creative thinking build more tracks, but they understood why their tracks wasn't chosen. I don't know. That was one of the reasons why I create track review. Just try to explain people that like why. Like if I'm said like it's fine, it's okay, pretty decent, it's okay. If it's I'm say like quite hard track, for my opinion, it's mean that average player won't be able to finish this track when he does this track first time in 7 minutes. So he will be like achieve unfinished track during the SL, which quite disappointing for him. So yeah, and you always can turn it off, honestly, because probably I will spend in all my time for this round just to explain, just to try to talk about how, yeah, it's personal opinion, how I want to see that all tracks should be like fun. They could have like different skill levels. Yes, some could be like very easy, some could be very hard, but majority should be somewhere in the middle. And I hope that there will be a moment then there will be like, for example, like 50 tracks, so like 1 to 3 position, 3 tracks for 1 position, and it will be extremely hard to choose because there will be all fantastic, there will be all nice, and it will be really hard for finalists to choose like the top 15. So yeah, I hope that most or some authors will hear that, and for next round they will try to not build tracks from like perspective, oh, I can do like really cool weird trick which only I and 3 people in all Zipkis community can do, so I will put it 3 times in the track and show how it's cool and fun, rather than build like smooth funny tracks that most people could like. So yeah, yes, again, sorry, maybe it's because I have like high temperature, like for people from Europe, it's around 38 right now. For people from US, it's around 100 Fahrenheit, if my calculation right. So yeah, it's quite high. I take pills, I will write it down, put it in like download mode, and probably go lay down. So there will be a lot of mistakes, a lot of unconnected combination in words. I hope it's not, but yeah, excuse me for that, and hope my complaint, my explanation, what I want, how I see, from what I hear from other players, from like players on tracks, not like other creators, that for ZSL track should be like in most like doable part with not really hard tricks. For showcase, for all other events, it's fine. It could be anything that you want, anything how you see the tracks, because it's your vision. But my opinion, for ZSL, it should be more on doable side. Maybe for if you're like, I don't know, on higher end of experience and you're like always finishing in top 5 some tracks, so you like, for you it could be slightly boring track that you need to see on vast majority of the players. So yeah, and please let me know in the comments, do you agree with me, do you agree with all my like big complaining about it or explanation about it? And anyway, thanks for watching until the end. Really hope you enjoyed, and I wasn't so boring until the end. So please like, comment, do you agree about how tracks should look like for ZSL, and what you expect from ZSL tracks as player who take direct part in ZSL as contestant. And see you next time. Bye.